Trump's attempts to use tariffs to get China to do more on the fentanyl crisis might actually make the situation worse. The fentanyl crisis goes back actually 10 years, and over the last decade, China was doing more, continuing to do more to crack down on activities that were related to this crisis. But this all ended in 2021 when Nancy Pelosi visited Taiwan. For many decades now, even though many in the United States government want Taiwan to be an independent country, the official position of the United States is actually not to recognize Taiwan as a sovereign nation. Instead, they choose to have an unofficial relationship with the country. But by Nancy Pelosi going to Taiwan, this was seen as a breach of this agreement, even though the United States had used kind of vague language on purpose in this agreement. And so from 2021 onwards, China began to do less to control the fentanyl stuff going out of the country. This also was the time when China had a zero COVID policy, so I wonder how much that played into it. Thankfully, in late 2023, Biden and Xi met and they decided that they were going to do more about it once again. And so over the past year and a half, we actually have seen the amount of fentanyl coming into the country go down because of this agreement. But China has still been kind of annoyed that Western media has played up the fact that it comes from China. But they've still been cracking down on it more. But with Trump using tariffs now, if we look back at what happened in 2021, we need to ask if he is now making this a bigger situation than it actually is. I'm not saying it's not a situation, but given that it was getting better because they were now working as partners, and now he's kind of going back on that, will that lead to a similar situation that we saw after 2021 when China began to back off trying to regulate the drug? What do you think? Bye-bye.